She met him like a hook that you replay in your head. Perfect timing, but the credits already said wed. He was a sunset she admired from a distance at first. Didn't know she'd end up drowning just to quench that thirst. He had a ring like Saturn, whole world in its spin. She was gravity pulling but couldn't pull him in. Said his life like a novel, she just landed mid-page. Fell in love with a chapter, already married to a stage. He spoke in poetry, voice like a late night groove. She was dancing on a line, she knew she shouldn't move. He had kids, little echoes of decisions he made. Now she's stuck in the shadows of a love that won't fade. She said, am I a secret or a lesson in disguise? He said, you like a dream I only visit in my mind. They built a world out of moments that they never could claim. Like graffiti on a train that never carried her name. She was the second verse, never got the hook. Love like a story, but she never got the book. He was a king in a castle she could never step in. Heart like a door, but it was locked from within. She was fire in a place where it only rains vows. He was what if, but he was right now. Love hit deep, but it cut like truth. She was his forever, he just couldn't prove. She said, I love you, but it sounded like a bruise. Every word a contradiction, every truth an excuse. Said his kids like roots, couldn't rip from the ground. Even if her love was the sweetest thing he found. She said, I get it, but her silence said more. Like a locked diary, hidden in a drawer. She was giving him her all, he was giving her halves. Like a photograph torn, but still split down the past. He was sunrise, at the wrong side of time. She was midnight, trying to make daylight rhyme. They was playing with a spark in a room full of gas. Every second felt forever, but forever wouldn't last. He said, if things were different, she cut a midline. Don't build me a future, you can't redesign. She realized she was loving a man in a cage, not locked by bars, but a life he already made. She was the second verse, never got the hook. Love like a story, but she never got the book. He was a king in a castle she could never step in. Heart like a door, but it was locked from within. She was fire in a place where it only rains vows. He was what if, but he was right now. Love hit deep, but it cut like truth. She was his forever, he just couldn't prove. She walked away like a song fading out too soon. Left echoes in his chest like a half-finished tune. He stayed for his kids, for the vows, for the name, but a part of his soul still whispered her flame. She leveled up pain, turned heartbreak to art. Put his memory in a frame, but removed from her heart. Said I won't be a maybe, I deserve a whole. Not a fraction of love or a borrowed soul. Now she's shining like a diamond that escaped from the rough. Learn love ain't love if it ain't enough. He sees her in reflections of the life that he chose. Like a mirror showing truths nobody else knows. Moral of the story, love ain't always fair. Sometimes it's a feeling that you just can't share. She was everything he wanted but came at the wrong time. Now they both just metaphors in an unfinished rhyme. Now they both just metaphors. Yeah. Some loves don't end, they just don't begin the right way. Timing, the real villain in every story.